I had a dream that I was on top of a hill watching a small group of people walking around in a circle. They seemed to be summoning energy from a mysterious source. I recognized a few people as I walked by, and I was about to join in, but then I realized I had forgotten something in my car, so I went downhill to get it. When I came back up, everyone had gone. I wasn't sure where they went or if they were going to come back, so I started walking around the circle by myself. I then spotted a young woman at a distance, and she was being followed by something threatening, and I watched as she began to run. This strange thing was following her with some real determination. But then it suddenly lost focus when it noticed something else. And they panicked, and they ran with every bit of energy they had. But there was no point. The danger was able to catch up to them quickly. But then it passed them without looking back. This is a dream I had the other day. You probably wouldn't know it from my description, but it had an intensity I rarely ever feel. For me, this dream captured time, space, and emotion on another level. The only other time I may have felt anything similar was in another dream, but never in waking life. You see, when we dream, our unconscious mind takes over. And our unconscious mind is full of vibrant images, memories, and ideas that we don't fully understand. Something many of us may not know, however, is that our unconscious minds are also connected to something bigger. Carl Jung called this the collective unconscious. This is the deepest part of our mind that is genetically inherited and not shaped by personal experiences, and it's occupied by archetypes. Archetypes are patterns, symbols, and images that live in our subconscious minds. Jung believed that the universe speaks to us in our dreams, and what it says can be profound. He also found that archetypes are mostly active in times of transition and distress. Of course, this got me curious. What, if anything, did the collective unconscious tell us about the 2020 pandemic? So I asked a few friends if they could share a dream they had during the early days of COVID outbreak, something that stayed with them that they couldn't forget.
I had a dream that I was in a huge field, where you could not see where the beginning is and where the end is. The field is full of soil, and stones, and all that exists are the rails of a train. And the sky is gray. But I have someone there that I love too much, and I am happy. Until the train arrives and takes away the one I love, and then I fall on all fours and cry over the rails of the train, and I ask him to bring it back to me, because I am now all alone in the huge field.
Archetypes are primordial images that are formed in our minds during the thousands of years of human development, when the human brain and the human consciousness were emerging from a primitive state. Some appear in abstract form, while others show up as humans, animals, plants, giants, gods. These archetypes we see in our dreams are independent, and they possess a power that is completely their own. They have a purpose, and they speak their minds. And they intrigue us, and they drive us to do things. They inspire us to create, but also to destroy. And they have been feeding us since humans have walked the earth. When we dream, the universe talks to us in a language of archetypes. But our conscious minds can't necessarily understand them, because we didn't invent them.
I had a dream that I was at the core of the earth. I was with my cousin Irene, and we were standing there looking at the final group of people that were still alive.
The collective unconscious existed before language existed, and when we try to express it in words, our conscious mind helps shape it. But the spirit of the myth, the urge it represents, and the subject matter come from someplace deep inside us, and also from out there.
I had a dream that I was in a large room where hundreds of people gathered to sing a sad song. Further away, a priest was standing next to an unrecognizable man. They watched the singers harmoniously invite all the new souls into the room.
Nietzsche wrote about this as well, and he said that in our sleep and in our dreams, we pass through the whole thought of humankind. I mean, in the same way the man reasons in his dreams, he reasoned when in waking state many thousands of years ago. The dream carries us back into an earlier state of human culture and affords us a means of understanding it better.
I had a dream that I was in my grandmother's house with my dad, and we were watching something fierce approaching us. We locked the door and hid under a table, but we couldn't stop it from coming in.
The collective unconscious is like a limitless ocean. The archetypes we experience are natural and spontaneous elements of the psyche, and they produce real effects. The human experience talks to us in our dreams. It uses symbols and countless archetypes to tap into ancient knowledge to help us understand the world around us.
I had a dream that I was running for my life when I found myself on top of the world's highest mountain peak. I looked up toward the sky and thought, I did it. At that moment, the sky opened up and dropped on me like water.
Whether we are struggling with work, a personal romance, or a global pandemic, our dreams help guide us in this mysterious realm that we call life. Dreams are the voice of nature, and when we dream the universe.